Look at what Hino said. This is very important, Professor Hino. Look here. This is a man they imported. They imported to come and, to convince Kenyans about Singapore. Right? Mm-hmm. Do you know what he said? Quickly, 4 things. One, you cannot be anywhere in Singapore. Do you know, first of all, the first thing they said people didn't know? Mm-hmm. The GDP of Singapore is, I think, $80,000.
Yes.
Kenya is only 2,000. First of all, he was like, guys, you called me here to talk nicely, but me, I don't like to sugarcoat. The first hit, guys were quiet. You cannot go to Singapore without 4 things. The issue of corruption. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you. Do you know the Spirit of God came upon Obrodinga for once? And he said, I'm tired. I'm tired. This corruption is too much. And wastage of public resources in their own meeting. So he talks about corruption. You cannot go. Corruption today here is too much. Anything you see called the bombers, called the Liloni Summit, called the SGR, it is all private interest and corruption and inflation, including Tara Stadium. Number 2, he spoke about debt. You cannot go to Singapore with the kind of debt. Kenya today has a debt of, I think, we close the year with about 13.5. And you don't know how much more they are going to borrow this year. It is consuming 70 shillings per 100 that we got a revenue. Number 3, quickly, human capital. Kenya is one of the places in Africa and the world that has the best brains, but they are all underutilized. They are all at home. Nothing is going to happen about them. And finally, accelerated economic growth. How can you accelerate economically? Let me ask you. With just a few indicators, because that's what we do every day, about the economic surveys and all that. When the cost of electricity is up there, 700 companies have closed because the cost of energy in Kenya is too high. When the cost of, diesel and petrol is that high, and it's not high because of international standards, I must say from the word go, it's because of corruption and people getting their cuts per liter of fuel. Number 3, how do you economic growth when even business person, we have taxed people, KRI, on their necks and their salary. Today, this fund has increased with 4,000. Since the finance bill came to pass, you have charges on M-Pesa. Instead of driving the economy, you want to kill economy. It's not able to do. These people, President Ruto knows. Because he knew, let's buy time. This guy comes, talks about them. He goes back, we begin moving around. Kindly Kenyans ignore those dialogues. People are not interested with the dialogues. People want the implementation of the constitution, the way it is. That's all what people want, and I'm adding where you asked me. People want simply constitution to be implemented. Will you sit down when God helps us to take over power with all our partners? Agree. But before we do that, Kenyans have told us we must do something called restitution.
Okay.
We must have a commission to check what has gone wrong with this government. The issue of land, public land that has gone, who killed the young people, right from 2024, who was making the young people, who killed Silas Jirongo, who killed CDF Ogora. We have to have a commission first to recover stolen property, to know who killed who, because nobody seems to be sure who was either killed or not. We need to know, first of all. We need to know who killed, then we move forward. But I can tell you, do sit here, because I'll be every day. Please, it is possible.